There's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Baby Baseball channel. And today was not the day, but the Giants make a nice effort. 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning, but come up short. And this one was a loss, 8-6, and the Giants fall back to 2 games below 500, 34 and 36, 4th place in the West. And it's just a tough game today. Pitching wasn't there early on. Giants, now I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head, but our new guy here, Spencer Howard, just was not good today. Gave up 4 runs and 2 1/3, 7 hits. And, this is about starting pitching today. Spencer Howard, I'm happy to have him, as a guy we can bring up, but obviously he wasn't in the plans to be in the rotation. But this is the situation the Giants are in. We're not always going to get a great start from some of these guys. And Spencer Howard today, if he would have given us a good start, Giants probably win this game. Randy Rodriguez looked good for a while, came in, kept it close, but then even he gives up some big hits. We'll recap the whole game. The rest of the bullpen kept as close as they could. Jackson, Rogers, Miller, and Jelly. But at the end of the day, it's a big, fat loss. What's cracking, Thomas B? So we're going to get to the chat today. And I'm actually testing out the new PC right now. It's all hooked up. It's actually incredible. It's flying. So I think it looks a little better already. Still got to get some new lighting. Still got to get a new camera and finish the new setup. But looking good so far. Unfortunately, it didn't come on a W. But we have, speaking of W, the W Kovacs. Year 6. This is why he forced an extension, so that when he gets fired at the end of the year, he will still get paid. Eric, if you go live, if we have to suffer this, we should do it live. No one is watching Apple TV. I don't have Apple TV myself, which is I had to listen to the game on the radio. I did do a free trial of Apple to watch a game earlier, but I probably could have figured a way to do it. But yeah, I didn't even bother. I listened to the game while I was setting up the new computer and doing some cleaning up a little bit and getting everything set up. But yeah, unfortunately, not a fan of Apple TV anyway. I'm convinced 21 was a fluke. Jim Thurlkill's not feeling it. I don't blame Bomel for this. He's merely a puppet for Farhan. Tough one today. Zach M55. What's going on? Joe Boyd, an automatic loss because they had an opener. This needs to stop. I see a super chat, and it's Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances. Need something for cafecito mañana? Don't stop believing. Apple TV is just another streaming service, I guess. And sometimes games are exclusively on Apple. I find complete BS. This day and age, you should be able to watch every single game on the regular television, on cable, especially local or something. If not, okay, maybe ESPN on occasion. But the fact that they force you to have to get a particular streaming service, whether it's Peacock or Apple, sometimes YouTube exclusives. Welcome to the, as every generation complains about the prior, about the new generation, I will join that club and complain about a lot of stuff going on these days. I never thought I'd be that guy. I always thought, when I get older, I'm going to accept all the new things in the new generation. I was wrong on that. AM Echo Sky, shout out to Corona for the super chat. And that does keep the streak alive, which was beautiful to keep the streak going. I didn't want the streak to end today for sure, because the Giants did make an effort and got within 2. It was a little too late. 9th inning would have been magic if that ball would have been out of the park and got it to within 1. Who was that? Yastrzemski? Now I forgot. But in the ninth inning, ball was hit deep down the line. Sounded like it was going to be out of the ballpark. That was actually Flores, and it was caught by, of course, Kevin Pillar. Kevin Pillar should still be here. But anyway, Jorge pops out, and then Conforto strikes out. So the Giants go down quick in the ninth inning. But we'll recap the entire game. 8-6 was the final today. It was a somewhat entertaining game in the eighth inning anyway. I think a lot of fans have given up on this one, and sure enough, the Giants made it interesting, if nothing else. But things got started in the second inning today as there was a base hit to bring in a run, making it 1-0 in favor of the Angels. And then they added 3 in the third inning. Things kind of fell apart. Kevin Pillar hit a double, bringing home Ward, making it 2-0. And then another double. It was Mickey Moniak, who has been terrible this year, but I guess against the Giants, he completely rakes. He turns into the first overall pick that he was, and completely meets that standard against the Giants. Against everyone else, he's just garbage. 4-0 Angels at that point, top of the fourth inning. They really broke it open on a double, bringing in another run, 5-0. Zach Neto hit a bomb, 7-0. Mickey Moniak hit a triple. Joe Adell with the sac fly, 8-0. And at that point, the Giants actually started the comeback effort, loading the bases in the fourth inning. But then Thairo Estrada grounds into a double play. Did bring home a run, but definitely was not what we needed there. 8-1, and then nothing until the bottom of the eighth. And that's when the Giants bats woke up. Jorge Soler got hit by a pitch. Conforto grounded out, but advanced the runner. Thairo hit a base hit, making it 8-2. Ahmed, who just got off the IL with the base hit. Yastrzemski with the double, 8-3. And then it was Elliot Ramos. Elliot Ramos.
I'm Jesse's uncertainty.
Let's go ahead and see if we can enlarge this. We should have won. Ton of chances, but Ramos came through big time. We're about to check it out after this advertisement. Here we go. Here we go. Elliot Ramos.
He's with the Pirates. So there's a drive to center field from Ramos. Moniak is back for it. That's gone. And we've got a ball game again here in San Francisco as Elliot Ramos has blasted a 3-run homer.
You can tell it's Apple TV because of this crap font here. Why does it look like, and don't get me wrong, I couldn't do it better, but I'm a YouTuber. It just doesn't look, this is the way they do it, the little bubbly stuff. It just looks so amateur. I mean, I'll be happy to do a live stream play-by-play with this kind of quality, but I'm just saying, compared to what we're used to, it just kind of feels like, I think they're just trying to make it look more sleek, more internet streaming. I don't know. But anyway, nice swing of the bat there from Ramos. But that would be it for the Giants. They could not score anymore. And 8-6 is the final. Giants lose the game and have fallen back to 2 below. And I'm pretty not happy about it. Tomorrow, we got an earlier game, and it will be Mason Wynn taking the mound against Patrick Sandoval, who's 2-8. Now, I know record doesn't mean everything, but he's 2-8, 5.23 ERA. Now, Wynn ain't much better, 3-7, 6.94 ERA. Nothing to write home about there. So it's the battle of 2 garbage starters. I mean, I like Wynn. I'm just playing Wynn. You ain't not garbage. Patrick Sandoval's not garbage either. They're both good, solid pitchers, but based on the stats, pretty crap this year for both of them. Sure, they're both would like to have done better, but a chance for lots of runs to be scored tomorrow, and it'll be on NBC Bay Area, Bally Sports West in Los Angeles, and MLB Network out of Market. Joe Boyd is here. We had opportunities. That's the thing. We could have pulled it out. Too many people relying on the long ball instead of station to freaking station, y'all. Station to station, although we did get a nice long ball. And it was nice. He hit the home run, and then Patrick Bailey, first pitch, bunts. Surprised him with the bunt, reaches first, but then, of course, the giant special, a.k.a. the double play, completely destroys everything that we had built. Apple TV Plus needs to stop showing the Giants game when they were losing on Friday night game. I hate Apple TV. I don't have an Apple now. No, all due respect, I'm sure that at least probably at least half of the 30 people in the chat have an Apple device, or probably your main device is an Apple. Every time I touch an Apple device, I just don't. I just find them terrible. But it's possible. Big part of that is I'm not used to it. Obviously, if you get used to something, it's easier to use. But I'm just not a fan of Apple. All due respect to the legend of who's his name now? I forgot. Steve Jobs. Okay, rest in peace, Steve Jobs. Great innovator, did big things. Respect to him. And Apple, I'm not a fan. Bailey's bunt was awesome. Gave me goosebumps. That's a real MVP. Does what he needed to do to get runners on base. That is, saying, hey, I'm not trying to hit a long ball. We got within 2. I'm going to get on base and set up a long ball to possibly tie the game or get home and at least make it a 1-run game. Super impressive at bat right there from Patrick Bailey. This dude is for real. This dude is here for the long haul. So I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Patrick Bailey on a night-to-night basis. And okay, what do we do? What am I trying to do here? Can we get the okay? This little bit. I guess the new computer has got a little bit of a different format, even though it's the same website. The way it runs here. Oh my God! Like I don't even know how to. Okay, there's the box score. So yeah, Slater a tough one today. Yaz got a big hit and a pinch hit at bat. But Ramos, not only did he go 2 for 3, but also 2 walks. He's a candidate for player of the game. He's still hitting 3-4. He's got an OPS of 929. That's got to be one of the highest OPSs in the league. Bailey with that key hit right there. Chapman had a rough day today. Offensively, did make some sweet plays defensively. Nothing new there. Flores went 1 for 4 today with a key hit. He also scored a run and walked. Unfortunately, almost went deep. Didn't quite get it. Soler 1 for 3. So hits throughout the lineup. Conforto had a hit. Strada had a hit. Ahmed had a couple of hits. Hits throughout the lineup today. The lineup went 10 for 35. Just 7 strikeouts. But unfortunately, the timely hits. 3 for 12 with runners in scoring position. And the Angels go 4 for 9. I believe one time all season, the team that did worse with runners in scoring position won the game. If you do better with runners in scoring position, you pretty much win the game. 1 error today. I think it was a Slater throw. And yeah, win is not a starter. Now you're home. You're not on the road. Very observant of Steven Ortega. Although I won't mess with you about that. I won't mess with you. Yeah, this team is interesting. Abreu was DFA'd. Now, it's a little bit of surprise. I went to an Angels game in LA the other day and he went deep. I thought it looked like his bat was starting to come around a little bit. Certainly was better than earlier this year. And I was a little bit surprised. Don't get me wrong. When I say his bat's coming around a little bit, he is 4 for his last 26, which is pretty garbage. I guess that home run I saw was his only home run in the last 7 games. But it was still better than the beginning of the year. So, how old is this guy? He's 36, 37? I didn't know he's been around for a while. He was very consistent. I mean, he's a former MVP. Okay, he's 37. He is up there in age, 37. And maybe it just hit him. Age hits different guys at different times. And maybe he just lost it. I mean, I don't know what to say. He hit 304 in 2022. The dude hit 304. How do you go from 304 to 124 in 2 seasons? How do you do that? The F are you messing with that? Last year, he hit 237, 18 home runs, and I guess that was kind of the beginning of the end with a former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He started his career a little bit later. Like he was already about 30 in his major league debut. Not quite. He was actually 27. So, but he was like, you know, it wasn't like a 23-year-old or 24. He's already 27. So he had a shorter career. So good for so long. I would imagine some team's going to take a waiver on this guy. I would imagine some team's going to grab Abreu. Well, he was DFA'd first. He was DFA'd and then he was released, right? At least that's what. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But I just know I saw the breaking news: Astros DFA Jose Abreu on from Ken Rosenthal. But maybe he didn't get the maybe they didn't get the exact information. Well, regardless, if released or DFA'd, whatever, he's effectively the same, because if he was DFA'd, he would have he was not going to take a minor league assignment. So basically anyone can sign him, I guess, is the difference instead of waivers. Abreu is worse than Soler. I think Abreu has a chip on his shoulder looking to prove himself. Abreu won't go to the waiver wire. He was DFA'd outright. He was never DFA'd outright released. Okay, well, my bad. I was just looking at the Ken Rosenthal report says DFA'd. So if that's the case, any team could sign him, I guess, as a free agent. I would hate to see the Giants trade for Pete Alonso, not unless they immediately sign him for a long-term deal. Yeah, I'm not too interested in Jose Abreu because we already have a struggling veteran. We have our share of struggling veterans. And unless he wanted to go to AAA, we're going to give him a month there to try to get his stuff going. I just don't know if we have room for him, especially with Wade coming back soon, I hope. So we'll have to wait and see on that. See Zach Wheeler, short-term. Yeah, short-term solution when we sign Carlos Beltran. Yes. What's up, SG Sports Talk channel? SG, the man with the plan. Dulcimerist is here. Everyone is here. Joe Boyd is here. We lost not a good team, the Angels. Come on, dude. Is this team good? We seem to be average. We seem to be middle of the road if you're going to take what we've seen so far in 2024. We seem to be middle of the god-dang road. Okay? Is that what you want to freaking hear? Okay? Is that what you want from me? Middle of the road. Did I think we were going to be middle of the road? I thought Giants would be, a slightly better than a 500 team. Which we still have a chance to do. I didn't think that the Giants were going to be a juggernaut, but I didn't think they were going to suck. That's pretty much what's happened. Yeah, they're under 500. Rockies are 24 and 25. 45, 24 and 45. Now, there are worse teams than the Giants. And I'm not saying I'm content to be average or content to be middle of the road. I'm just saying we got the same record as the D-backs right now. One game out of the wild card. Padres just slightly better record-wise. One game above 500. And we look at other teams. The Cubs are below 500. Pirates are below 500. Reds are below 500. Cardinals are 500. The Brewers have separated themselves. The Central just looks like garbage. In the East, the Marlins are terrible. The Mets are 6 games below 500. All the Mets fans that told me how great they were going to be. The Nationals are below 500. How many freaking teams are above 500 in the National League? Why does the National League suck so bad? The Phillies, the Braves, the Brewers, and the Dodgers and Padres. There's only 5 teams in the entire National League that have a record above 500. How is that possible? It's because the Phillies are beating up on everybody. How is that? That's crazy. SG says 5 takeaways from this loss. Number 1, we got to get our rotation healthy. The rotation is a big problem right now. We need Snell to pitch well. Otherwise, go to hell and get the freak off this team. Don't really go to hell. It's a joke. But let's go. We need Snell. We need Harrison, Snell, Jordan Hicks, Webb, and then either Cobb or Ray or someone. We need a strong 1 through 5. That's one takeaway. Takeaway number 2, hit with runners in scoring position. Takeaway number 3. Giants got to get to 500 and not fall back below, because right now 500 is a playoff team. And now we're 2 below. That's unacceptable. So tomorrow is a huge game. You fall 3 below, I start to worry. Tomorrow is a huge game. That's a takeaway, because this loss means tomorrow is not a could win, not a should win. Tomorrow is a freaking must. Is it really? No. But in terms of trying to get back to 500 as soon as possible, it kind of is. We have to win. We can't fall back to 3, 4, 5 below. With the All-Star break coming up in about a month, no. Takeaway number 4. Takeaway number 4. What's up with Austin Slater? Is this guy coming around or not? I don't know. It was looking terrible, looking like he was coming around today. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts. Not too good. Keep an eye on this man. I like Austin Slater, longtime Giant, longest tenured Giant on the team, but we're going to need to see some production. And takeaway number 5, Nick Ahmed is back. 2 hits, run scored, good defense. Happy to see that. And hopefully Nick Ahmed will help this team moving forward. 5 takeaways from the game. And here's 5 more. Ramos is no flash in the pan. Jelly is becoming the pitcher we all hoped. Huge takeaway. We have to stop relying on the home run. Tyro needs something to get out of the funk, and Ahmed needs to rake, and especially because of a lack of production from some of the rest of the lineup, like Slater, like Flores. Flores a little bit, but Soler, I meant to say. Actually, Flores and Soler are both hitting 218. Flores is supposed to hit 270 plus. Flores has been a disappointment. I say goodbye to Slater and keep Wisely on this team. Slater does not impress me. They didn't send down Wisely, did they? Did they send down Wisely? I don't think so. I think they sent down they sent down Schmidt. Schmidt and Luciano, right? No, Wisely's still here. I just had to double check that. I was like, they didn't send down Wisely. Wisely's earned a spot on this team. And right now, Casey Schmidt has to be thinking, dude, they picked Brett Wisely over me. Yeah, we did. We sure did. Because Wisely's better than you. I don't care when you were picked. I don't care if you used to be on the Savannah Bananas like Wisely. I don't care if you were, at Gulf Coast State College like Wisely was, and Schmidt went to San Diego State. I don't care any of that. Wisely was picked in what round by the Rays? I don't know, like 5th, 6th round. I don't remember now. 15th round, not even that high. 15th round. Guess what? Wisely's hitting, you're not. Good night, Paul. Good night, Echo Sky. Cardinals are only 500 because of abysmal 15 and 24 start since 19 and 20. Yeah, okay, Cardinals are hot. Yeah, you're right. And Giants are about to head to St. Louis. And I might go to that game, or one of those games. Not the game at Rickwood Field, because I'm not a resident of Alabama. Unfortunately, that would be great, but I'm not a resident of Alabama. So would love to I like Alabama, but I'm not a resident of Alabama. Much less Birmingham. But I would love to visit Birmingham. Good night, Echo Sky. Darkness. Yep, Cardinals are looking hot. DFA Slater would love to be a special guest on the show. Would love to join the post-game show. Well, almost done today, but We'll keep in touch. I know you've been asking for a while. Slater, and we'll get you on here. Slater is Farhan's golden boy. 33 and 35 is not acceptable. Update on Cobb and Ray. Haven't heard much. Every time I hear about Alice Cobb, it's a setback. He shut down his throwing program 3 weeks ago. I don't expect to see him anytime soon. As for Robbie Ray, he is had some good side sessions, and I believe he had some kind of a rehab start at the complex in Arizona and threw 2 perfect innings. So at some point, I believe he'll have a minor league rehab assignment, and then he'll be back. So Robbie Ray is closer, it seems like, than Cobb. I thought I said San Diego State. I could have sworn I said San Diego State. Can someone check me on that? Can someone check me on that? I could have swore I said San Diego State. I know it's San Diego State. There ain't no way I mixed up San Diego State and San Jose State. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No way. No way I could do that. Would not, could not make that mistake. I need someone to check me on that. I said San Jose State. Did I really? I could have sworn I said, did you look back or are you just saying that? Did you look back? I want someone to look back and listen to it. I am a little bit tired. What's up, Pete McDevitt? McDevitt, yes. Orioles, what's going on? We got to do another play-by-play. Yes. I said San Jose State. I guess I did. If you said I did, I was thinking in my head San Diego State. I was thinking in my head San Diego State. I don't know why I said San Jose State. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. How I thought San Diego State and pictured San Diego State, and somehow San Jose State came out is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And we'll get you on here. Slater is far on. I was like, they didn't send down Wisely. I'm listening to it. Wisely's earned a spot on this team. And right now, Casey Schmidt has to be thinking, dude. He says I said San Diego. Why are you insisting that I said San Jose State? SG Sports Talk. Why are you insisting it? That I said that multiple times. You said San Jose State. You did. You actually said San Jose State. How could you mix them up? Darkness said I said San Diego State because I know I said San Diego State. They picked Brett Wisely over me. Yeah, we did. We sure did. Because Wisely's better than you. I don't care when you were picked. I don't care if you used to be on the Savannah Bananas like Wisely. I don't care if you were, at Gulf Coast State College like Wisely was, and Schmidt went to San Diego State. Bam! Why you gotta keep on insisting that I said San Jose State? What don't you fuck? I'm gonna start cussing. The first person said I said it, and I was like, no way. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And then you insisted he was right. And then I had to kind of like, okay, if 2 people said I said it, I gotta humble myself, right? I gotta be like, well, I guess, because there's no way I said San Jose. There's no way. I'm thinking San Diego State. I'm picturing San Diego State. I know where Casey Schmidt went. I said San Diego State. I had to look that up. Like, people are like, dude, what's the big deal? Play the clip to prove it. Appalachian State. Now, I might have said Appalachian State. I'm going full Christian Bale up in here. It's freaking distracting when you say I said San Jose State when I said San Diego State on the freaking stream? What don't you get about it? Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable. Number of times people say I said San Jose State. Never had subscriber behave like this. I'm just joking. That's all verbatim Christian Bale rant. Anderson, not that great. He's been around a long time. He's had his days. Tyler Anderson was good for a while with us, Giants in 2020. Where'd he go? The Cubs? I don't even remember. He went somewhere after that. And Angels. He's been on the Angels. He's been around the block. Dodgers for a while. Cubs. I think he was on the Cubs. I could be wrong on that. Certainly, he was on the Dodgers. Okay, no Cubs. He went to the Pirates, Mariners, Dodgers, and now Angels. Now he was great in 2022. He was an all-star. He became one of the best starting pitchers in the game at the free agent market in 2023. Signed with the Angels, and he's been so. You can't blame the Angels for signing him after that year with the Dodgers, and didn't even have to sell his house. So stop attacking me. It's clearly a joke, and I'm just copying Christian Bale rant. You guys know I do it all the time. Go full Bane on him. But at the same time, you said I said something I didn't say, and you insisted I said it. So I go off on a little rant. Because it's one of my pet peeves. I hate that. Because I know what I said. People say, no, brother, you didn't say that. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I know what I said. There's no way. It's a pet peeve of mine, so I do apologize. He hasn't begun to attack you. Don't you on a rant. Mike Leake, yeah, he was leaking oil when we signed him back in 2015. Remember his first start still against the Texas Rangers right after the All-Star break or around that time. I don't remember exactly, but he went 2-5 for the Giants. Decent ERA, 4.07. He was one of the top pitchers when we picked him up. Was that the trade for tell me, was that the trade now that was that for Duvall? Was that for Adam Duvall? Is that when we lost Adam Duvall for Mike Leake? It was. It was Adam Duvall for Mike Leake. And Adam Duvall became an all-star for the Reds, and he's been smashing home runs ever since for the Braves and for the Marlins. I think he's just recently kind of fallen off. But, he's had an 11-year career. He's had a tough year this year, but that was a terrible trade. That was a terrible trade. You work tomorrow from 11:30 to 9:30. What kind of work, if you don't mind? If you don't mind to tell us, you don't have to tell us, but just out of curiosity. SG, you need to suck up more. SG didn't do too good job of sucking up when he insisted. I said, Santa, you just thought I did. I still wasn't sure. I still was like, when you said it, when two people said it, and I was like, and then I just thought, I was like, no, I didn't. There's no way. If I would have rewinded that and heard me say San Jose State, I would have stopped the stream and just immediately went to bed because I'm like, dude, I'm losing it. I'm literally losing it. Oh, you work at a theme park. You work at a theme park. I always found that interesting because like the people who are there are always having fun. They're having a good time. It's like a big deal to them. But the people that work there, it probably just like nothing special, right? It's like nothing special. It's like you sick of that theme park. You probably want that place to burn down. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But like when you work somewhere, it's never as cool as for the people who are there, especially when it's something like a theme park or like a ballpark, even like working there. Always like, I'd be cool to work at a ballpark. I don't know though. because it's work. Oh yeah, California used to be Paramount's Great America. That's yeah. I remember Leak with the Reds. He was mostly good. I guess the Reds traded him away at the right time. Paul, Steve Chowser, all the regulars are here. I'm out, y'all. I got to do the thing. We're looking good. The new computer is holding up. It is freaking impressive. I put a picture of it. I put it on Twitter. I want to take a little better picture, but you know, and the internet's the internet. It is a little bit faster just because the computer runs faster, so it can process things faster. But the regular stuff, not counting the internet, it flies. I'm not even used to it. So, what's grid? Oh, the immaculate grid. No, I have not. No, I have not. Oh, we can. We can. We can do it. We can do it. And we're doing it now. So help me out, ladies and gents. Okay, Cubs and Mets. Cubs and Dodgers. Cubs and Orioles. Soriano, Cubs and Mets. You guys are good, man. I guess you mean Alfonso Soriano. He played in the Mets, though? I guess he did. No, he didn't. He didn't play on the Mets. He didn't play on the Mets. Yeah, I was like, what are we talking about here? I was like, I second guessed. Would you talk about another Soriano? SG? What's going on here? Ron Say, yes. Even I was like, we did? And I was like, I guess so. Okay, of course, Rafael Palmeiro. Cubs, yeah, Rafael Palmeiro played at Cubs early in his career. Later with the Orioles. Sammy Sosa, Orioles, Cubs. Did I get someone? Orioles, Cubs. Already got someone. We need Cubs and Mets. Cubs and Dodgers. We got Jock Peterson. I don't know why. I just don't. It's hard. It's like your brain's not used to thinking of in those terms, like two teams. A guy who played for both. David Robertson. I know David Robertson played on the Mets. I think he played on the Cubs as well. Yes. You are right. 2,000 plus career hits. Did Jackie Robinson have 2,000 hits? You know, Jackie didn't play as long as people think. And obviously, I think he did get 2,000, but I don't know. Steve Garvey definitely. I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up though. What was that? Just for future knowledge. I'm gonna say he probably didn't, but Jackie Robinson. Yeah, 1,500 hits. So people don't know he only played 11 years. I mean, obviously he's worthy of the Hall of Fame for many more reasons than his playing career. But being an MVP and a 7-time All-Star, rookie of the year, and being that he's Jackie Robinson, clearly should be in. But he only had 1,500 hits. Jose Reyes. Did he get 2,000 hits? Now, if I miss this one, you might be right. This is going to be a straight ban if I miss this one. I'm just playing. Jose Reyes. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. SG, you put it in, I'm putting it. You put it in, I'm putting it. Cal Ripken. Yeah, I would say Cal Ripken's got 2,000. If he doesn't have 2,000 hits, he was the worst player ever as long as he played. Cal Ripken Jr. pitched one game. Okay. For the Dodgers. Rarity score. So like not Hershiser. Let's go like someone who rarity score. Tommy Lasorda. Rarity score. There's too many to name. I can't. I keep thinking of big time players. I can't think of someone. Let me think of someone on the Orioles. Mets. Let's go with Bob Ojeda. 1%. Dodgers. Let's go with. Oh. Bob Welch. Bob Welch, 0.8. And the Orioles, Ben McDonald. Ben McDonald. Roger Craig, yes, did it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got to bounce. We didn't actually get it today because I put that Alfonso Soriano earlier. No big deal. I'm going to assume you Googled that. Otherwise, you're a baseball genius. Corona, Pum Baby. Yes, thank you guys so much. I want to thank the one super chat today, $4.99 Corona Accounting Solutions. Believe it or not, that's all. That's the only one I got. Kept the streak alive. You single-handedly kept the streak alive. And Duval for leaks, we lost. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I'm out. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. And we'll talk to you in the next video.
So I'll just sum it up this way as fast as I can. That is the most humiliating game in the last 10 years I've been involved with. We got beat at every single part of this. Everything. Everything. Infield play, 2-out hitting, everything.